Welcome to the channel. If you'd like to help us out, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you after the video. Hey guys. Alright, so this weekend, well actually this past week, I was driving up to my cabin and I needed to get something out of the glove compartment. And among all the regular garbage that everybody has in the glove compartment, obviously not the vacuum, but you know, those regular garbage that you have in a glove compartment, I find leaves. There are leaves in my glove compartment, and I'm wondering what in the hell is going on with all these leaves. So obviously I couldn't, and this was sitting, these leaves, there was more than this. Actually, I already cleaned these out, by the way, and all of a sudden there's more now in here. I live in a very populated area of New Jersey, and so there's not much, you know, like, I mean, there are mice, but they generally don't tend to hunker down for the winter inside your cars. They'll go in your houses or whatever the case may be. You know, there's plenty of places they can go in where they don't have to actually, you know, be living inside the engine of your car or inside your car or anything like that. And so I already had cleaned this out, and what I did was I went inside to the I took, you know, when I got to my cabin, I took this whole thing down and I went inside and I checked out the compartment air filter. And on top of the compartment air filter, there was a mound of leaves and debris and like ripped up paper and stuff like that thick, and the entire size of the filter, which is, you know, basically the size of this box right here. The filter's inside, so I ordered a new filter from Amazon so I can replace it. So I went on YouTube, and I, like everybody else, I started to, you know, I wanted to find out what the deal was and why it is that I could be getting all these leaves in there. The strange thing that I found was that I did not find mouse droppings or like chewed up food or anything like that. The only thing that I found were those leaves and like shredded tissue, you know, because I have napkins inside my glove compartment. But generally, when you find like a mouse house inside of anything, you're gonna find droppings. There's urine, all that stuff, and I didn't find any of that. And I thought that was kind of odd, that I would have this massive pile of leaves on top of my compartment air filter, but no sign of anything that would have been living there to have made such a big pile. So I don't know, you know, what's going on with that. I gotta think that it has to be mice that did that. I can't imagine that somehow this car's acting like a vacuum and sucking up leaves and everything else and just having it sit right on top of the compartment air filter. So as I'm watching the videos on YouTube, I realize that, you know, I see things like, you know, people are saying that their blower motors are, you know, are wearing out, I guess. Is the, you know, they're not working, and that they have to replace all these 3 different things. There's like this the tail, the you know, the little clip that you plug into this other thing, and then the blower motor itself. I mean, you know, it's like a whole project when this thing blows out. And I started thinking to myself, I wonder if these people ever checked their compartment air filter and saw if there's anything clogging it up, causing the blower motor to overheat and burn out, you know? So anyway, that's something you may want to think about, because this is a really simple process, and I'm hoping that my blower motor doesn't end up blowing out soon, and hopefully I caught it in enough time so it doesn't. It works just fine right now. This is a 2018 Chevy Trax with the 1.4 liter engine inside it with the turbo. So let's get going with this, and I'll show you how we change the compartment air filter. Okay, so it's a relatively simple process to change out this filter. It's not really that hard. It shouldn't be at all very painful to do this. Obviously, you want to empty out your glove compartment, and what you need to do is you need to be able to bring this thing down so that you can get inside, because the compartment air filter is actually all the way back there. On the side over here, you have this little kind of like hydraulic thing, but it's not really hydraulic. It's like an air. It makes it like so it doesn't just like slam down. See, it comes on nice and slow. Without that thing, this thing would just drop and make all sorts of noise. But anyway, so you can either pop it off from the inside, just like I just did just now, Next thing I do is, I'm going to put you down right here. Next thing I do is I go in ahead and I squeeze the sides over here. At the same time, I pull the middle in and get your finger stuck. And right there. Now we're inside the, we're able to see what's inside the compartment. And the compartment air filter is right behind this little piece of screen that you just kind of pop off over here on this side. And pop off over here on this side. And I may need two hands to be able to do this because it's not coming out the way I would have liked it to. So let's see if I can do that with two hands. There we go. Just lifts right out. Now your blower is actually right there. Alright. So all you do is just kind of pop this little baby out. When I get it out, now see? Look at that. What the heck is going on? Where are all these leaves coming from? They're just all... Oh, a mouse. There is a mouse. Oh, look at that little guy. Let's see if you can see that. There's actually a mouse that didn't quite make it. And it got... it got cooked, I guess. Right there. Okay, so the little bastard didn't make it, and he's right there, and now I gotta get him out of there because he's just causing all sorts of havoc. Alright, so I'm gonna put you down for a second. I gotta go get something to remove them and see about getting all these leaves out of here. Alright, so now I don't know if this is a city mouse or a country mouse, but either way, I don't want to touch him and get any potential diseases. Oh jeez, where the hell did he go? This is the bad news. I don't know where he went. I gotta get a flashlight. Alright, well the good thing is, all I did was actually pushed him down before. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can grab him out of there. And there's the little guy. Oh, sorry guy. Not a good choice in homes. They say location is everything. And it sure was for this poor mouse. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have to vacuum all that out, get all these leaves out of here. And put that new filter in there. See, there's a lot of leaves in there. And I have to get them all out of there because that would definitely destroy my blower motor. Yep, another piece. I feel it. I feel it. Alright, so be right back. Alright guys, so as I'm vacuuming, I'm finding out that there's even another mouse. And that little booger's right up there. I don't know if you can see that one up there. Let me see if I can show you what I'm looking at. But right back there, yeah, right there. See him? There's another mouse right inside there, all caught up. The heat got to him. Not a good choice. Not a good choice for a mouse house. So now I'm gonna have to go about see about getting that one out. It shouldn't be too hard, but I wonder how many more there are in there. Alright guys, be back. Alright, so it wasn't that bad. It was just this little grate that I had to take off, and there's a clip on each side you gotta just pinch in and pop it, lift it up, and the little grate comes off. And now you can see where that little bastard is, right in there. He's right over there, and I have to get him out. He's all crisp. The little dummy. Oh man, come on. Jeez. God, there's more than 2. There's actually 3. There's a friggin' mouse genocide going on in here. Or suicide. Like seriously, what are these mice trying to do? And why would they be doing this? There are plenty of places around here for them to friggin' go. Especially when this car is used every single day. Like, how is this mouse stuck inside? Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to use my fingers because I cannot get that thing out. Ah, okay. So it looks like I have to use 2 hands to do this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep the camera on you. I'm gonna see if I can grab it with this and then lift it up. Lift it up. There it comes. God. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so I'm hoping there is no more friggin' mice in there. And I don't even know what this says here. Okay, so that's the vent from outside. And I don't know, I guess when you put it for inside air, maybe? I don't know how that works. I'm not sure how that works. But that seems to be how they were getting in. This little vent. So, we found 3 mice. I didn't check this side though. Doesn't seem like there's anything back there. Nope. Nope. I don't see anything back there. Thank God. Alright guys, I think we've successfully gotten rid of all the mice out of here. And now we can actually go. Boy, don't you just hate getting proven wrong? I just got done saying that, you know, there's plenty of places for these mice to go. And get rid of that thing. I don't know what the hell it's mouse fur. And that they shouldn't have to go inside the car, especially when it's used every single day of the week, for them to go, you know, to make their bedding. God. I do see leaves down there though. Just gonna have to get vacuumed out. I think I can reach that from underneath. Alright guys, so now that we've gotten that all cleared out, I've gotten the leaves out of the blower area. I've got all the leaves out of. Alright, so now that we've gotten it all cleared out, and I've gotten the leaves out of the blower motor area, there's nothing in there going around. Yeah, it's nice and clean inside there. I'm gonna go in ahead and put this little grate back together up here. Well, a lot of good this grate did, right? I don't know what it's meant for, but it sure as heck ain't meant to keep mice out. That is obvious. Alright, I'm gonna need 2 hands for that. Alright, so I just had to go inside real quick and wash my hands off because I don't know whether these were city mice or country mice. Either way, I kind of don't want to have dead mouse all over my hand. I'm going to clean up again because I know they've been crawling all over this stuff too. But anyway, I got the little grate in there, clips right in here on the side, clips over there on the side, and there's a little hook little hooks on top that actually hold the thing together inside. Oh, it sits on. Now I'm ready to put the new filter in. Now let's go see what the old filter looks like compared to the new one. Now this right here, big difference. I mean, you can tell that one had one more mouse, 3 mice. These are the 2 that I just took out, plus a whole bunch of leaves. Now I understand why I had such a huge pile of leaves over this filter. New filter, nice and clean. So things should work out pretty nice, and I'm really shocked that the blower motor did not burn out, but that yet remains to be seen. So now the new filter just kind of slides right in there, nice and easy. We don't want to just crimp it all up. There it goes, nice and easy. And then we shut this down, right, just like that. It clips right over there, just like that other piece that I just took off up top. And that's it. Now, we want to put the door back together. So what I'm going to do is just simply lift it up enough to be able to click. Now, I noticed that this little plastic knob thing goes into the first hole, and it's a little tricky, but it's not really that hard. Okay, there we go. That's in. Now all we gotta do is just get this little thing right over here on. There we go. Oh, that clicked in. And there it is. Alright, so we've cleared out the mouse house, dumped all the leaves on the ground. Obviously you can see that were in there, so I don't have to, I'll still vacuum it out. And that's everything right there. Now I would say, guys, the average person probably doesn't have a mouse house inside their compartment air filter, I hope. But you never know. I was watching a video the other day, I don't know if I mentioned it, but it was a 2019 Chevy Trax, and this blower motor went on them. And the only thing I could think was that maybe the reason for it was because something decided to take, make themselves a home inside this filter. And when that thing gets completely clogged up, the blower motor can't get any cool air, and it probably burns itself out. I don't know if that's the case. Kind of sounds reasonable to me, especially if these mice had chewed through that filter, all that stuff would have gotten stuck in that filter inside the blower motor. I mean, it probably wouldn't be able to spin properly, and would have burnt it out also. So guys, looks like this is a successful project. Real easy one, real quick one. And like I said, hopefully I don't have to replace the blower motor and all the other things that come with replacing the blower motor. You have to get a new pigtail, you have to get a new, some sort of like a regulator, whatever the heck it is. It's like this little computer chip looking thing. And the pigtail plugs into that thing and controls the blower motor. So, guys, give me a like, throw some comments. The mice, I'm going to be doing a 21 gun salute for them. For those of you that are worried about how they're gonna be taken care of, and for the other people, I'm not really gonna do that. All right, so see you in the next time around, and give a like, give a comment, subscribe. I'll see you soon. Got a question for you guys that live in the rural areas. I want to find out, what do you guys do to keep mice out of your cars, or if it is even possible? Give me some ideas. I want to make sure that this car doesn't get ruined. This thing only has 26,000 miles on it, And if I keep getting mice inside it, they're probably going to chew up the wires. I'm probably going to have all sorts of problems with it if that continues. So let me know what you guys do to keep this stuff from happening. For you guys that live in the more rural areas. None of our other cars, I have to think that the mice are probably from upstate, because none of our other cars have any kind of a problem with mice. This is the only one that we take up there, and just so happens we have that problem. So like I said, give me a comment, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, click one of the videos that are hovering, and click that subscribe button. Appreciate it.